how is gender or apprenticeship can possibly drive your diversity program, whether it is to do with just the women. In fact, there were about 33% of the employees, they said that they are gender agnostic. So do you think that apprenticeship could play a pivotal role in your diversity programs, and how it could do that? Or are we looking only at gender as one of the angles or the aspect of diversity? Or are we looking at people with special abilities or differently able people? Or are we talking about from different communities, or from, let's say, different sexualities now, orientation now? So could you just throw light on that? What role could apprenticeship could play in your diversity plans? So, Mr. Sriram, I know this is your favorite topic you were mentioning to me. So, would you want to take it up?
Yes,
first?
I think this is very close to my heart. I think to my organization also. I think this is something which we are very, very conscious about, and we wanted to really do this in every step of ours. So today we do about somewhere around 57% in our hiring, and that reflects even in our apprentice. So I think we are very happy about what we are doing, but we don't want to rest. We wanted to move forward. Now, as step 2, we are also looking at how to go further. So and look at people who are specially able, and people who can work only part time, and people who have stopped employment because of motherhood, right? And people who lost because of certain other reasons, especially people who are differently able, is something which are very, very keen. Pandemic opened that opportunity big time, because then someone who is differently able need not travel, right? They're very comfortable where they are, and they can still work. So apprentice model gives us flexibility to us toward our goals, which we are pursuing, and this is now helping us aggressively pursue that. Right now, we don't have a spelled policy yet on what is the policy on various sexual orientations, but we are currently agnostic to it. We will come out with a model. We will be in favor of every possible citizen having all liberty to be accommodated. So that's a model we will go forward. But what really helps is the flexibility of apprentice. I can now go Kanyakumari to Kashmir, hire anyone on a digital mode, on a virtual mode, train them, but still look for the segments of people whom I really wanted to support. Right? And I think that is what is really helping. And I think this pandemic has really helped, because it has killed the distance, as I say. Right? It is immaterial now where you are. Right? Then this is going to stay for some time. Right? And even if it's normal, it's going to be a new normal. So therefore, let us adopt people who are not having that privileges. Let us adopt all of them now. And let us get as many people from there. I think this is a brilliant opportunity given to everyone in the industry, where we were lagging, not for any other reasons, because it was not feasible and other constraints, but the pandemic has opened a new door. And I think we have, at Bank Bazaar, has done very well, but I think we wanted to go further and see how much more we can do on this space.
Great, sir. Very valid and valuable points coming from you. Ajit, what's your take on the diversity aspect on apprenticeships?
So I think what Mr. Sriram has said is absolutely something that I think would lead to a lot of institutionalizing of getting better levels of diversity. For us at the hotel industry, we've struggled. In fact, it is traditionally also more a male-dominated industry, and we've also done certain initiatives where we were trying to recruit for the region and from the region, and we realized in certain regions it's a bigger challenge because of the mindset. Hotels don't have a very, very encouraging, unlike the advantage that the knowledge sector has. But we've made some baby steps. We've done campus connects. We've done some engagement programs in those areas. And one thing that we found is this on-the-job training, apprentice also, encouraging, to go that route is perhaps cushioning and giving the people exposure. So many times what happens is we've had cases where these students have come and said, we would love to come and work. We've done an engagement program, we've done exposure. They said no, but our parents are not going to allow us. So I think we need to take that engagement program now a step further and use it as an influencer. So that's one step where I'm talking from a gender perspective. From what Sriram said about differently abled, that's one place where we've made some good inroads, and of course it's been more piloted, and we've done pilot projects in certain hotels, because what we've realized is you also have to create that environment for the differently abled employees, infrastructure wise, sensitization, language training. Also functionally, there are certain functions where they do much better. So we've sort of targeted those functions, and we've seen some great benefits. In fact, from an attrition perspective, it's a wonderful segment to have, because you have very low levels of attrition. And yes, of course, I mean, interestingly, this is also the Pride Month, but we've not really done much, from that perspective from various other communities. We're trying to make inroads, but I guess there's a lot of opportunity there. And definitely, I think the apprentice or maybe on-the-job training is definitely a area by which we can build them, because the sustainability is only at the bottom of the pipeline. If you get in people and people are trained and they are more encouraged to, again, it's way better than trying to recruit from you create that pipeline rather than just recruit for.
So it's like you just broaden or widen your pool through this particular mechanism.